a silent fortress stands proud against the crashing waves of the Indian Ocean. Deep beneath these massive ramparts lie secrets of European colonial ambition. Today, ancient bells still echo through the cobblestone streets of Galle Fort. Locals walk past centuries-old architecture, unaware of the ghosts beneath. This living citadel remains the largest intact European fortress in all of Asia. For centuries, it controlled the vital maritime trade lanes of the ancient world. It was a coveted prize, changing hands between three massive global empires. The fort holds a dark history of forced labor, bloody siege, and conquest. Its unique defensive design revolutionized military engineering in the East. It represents a complex fusion of European design and South Asian heritage. Galle sat perfectly at the crossroads of the vast Indian Ocean trade network. The natural harbor provided rare protection for ancient wooden merchant ships. Monsoon winds directed all seafaring traders straight toward this specific shore. Its geographic position made it the ultimate naval gatekeeper of the region. Long before Europeans arrived, ancient mariners knew this port as a haven. Some historians believe Galle is the ancient port city of Tarshish from the Bible. Roman and Persian coins found here prove its ancient global connection. Chinese Admiral Zheng He landed here, leaving a famous stone inscription. The local Sinhalese kings ruled the island from the sacred city of Kotte. This peaceful tropical landscape was about to be changed by Western force. In 1505, a Portuguese fleet was blown off course by a heavy storm. Commander Lourenço de Almeida anchored in Galle, realizing its strategic value. They constructed a modest mud wall fortification, calling it Santa Cruz. Later, they upgraded the fort with solid coral stone to resist attacks. The Portuguese sought total monopoly over the lucrative cinnamon trade. Sri Lanka was divided into rival kingdoms, weakening its collective defense. The kings of Sitawaka fought bravely against the aggressive European invaders. Political alliances shifted constantly as factions vied for total control. In 1640, the Dutch East India Company launched a brutal assault. The Dutch victory turned Galle Fort into a corporate military stronghold. The fort became a melting pot where diverse religious traditions collided. The Portuguese brought Roman Catholicism, building the island's first churches. And the Dutch introduced Calvinism, suppressing other faiths within the walls. Muslim merchants settled permanently, creating a unique Moorish culture. Despite foreign rule, ancient Buddhist practices endured outside the gates. The fortress was built to secure absolute control over exotic Asian spices. It protected precious wealth from daring pirates roaming the open seas. The walls served as a secure administrative capital for colonial rulers. It was designed to withstand prolonged artillery sieges from rival nations. The fort stood as an undeniable statement of European power in Asia. For the Dutch, the fort had to enclose an entire self-sustaining city. They constructed 3 massive northern bastions to guard the landside. The sea-facing walls were lower, relying on dangerous hidden coral reefs. An advanced underground sewer system flushed the entire city with tides. This intricate blueprint details the revolutionary bastion system, essential for defense in the 18th century. The primary building material was local, incredibly tough, black basalt. Millions of tons of ocean coral were dug up to make durable mortar. Massive tropical hardwoods were cut from the interior jungles for timber.
Red clay roof tiles were manufactured locally using ancient village methods.
These heavy materials were chosen to endure both artillery and the elements. Inside the walls, a highly rigid social hierarchy governed all daily interactions. High-ranking Dutch officials occupied the grandest villas along the main streets. Local workers and slaves were restricted to the cramped southern quarters. Intermarriage created the burghers, a distinct new Eurasian community. Strict laws enforced curfews, locking the massive wooden gates every night. In 1796, global power shifted as the British Empire arrived. The Dutch surrendered the fort without firing a single defensive shot. The British prioritized commercial trade over heavy military fort operations. They constructed the iconic white lighthouse to guide modern steamships. A new clock tower was erected, changing the town's visual skyline forever. The development of Colombo's harbor eventually eclipsed Galle's economic status. As commercial trade left, the ancient fort fell into a long period of isolation. This economic neglect accidentally preserved its historical integrity perfectly. While other cities modernized, Galle remained frozen inside its stone walls. In 1988, UNESCO recognized the site as a World Heritage Wonder.
In 2004, a catastrophic Indian Ocean tsunami struck the island.
The ancient Dutch walls acted as a shield, saving the interior town. Surrounding modern areas were devastated, but the fort stood completely defiant. Centuries-old military engineering proved its worth against nature's worst fury. The miracle survival cemented Galle's reputation as an architectural marvel. Today, the fort faces a brand new challenge: rapid commercial gentrification.
Wealthy foreign investors are buying up the historic residential properties.
Long-time local families are slowly being priced out of their ancestral homes.
Balancing modern tourism with authentic heritage preservation is a delicate task.
Yet, the vibrant spirit of the local community
refuses to disappear completely.
Traditional lace making, known as beiralu, is still practiced by local women.
The annual Galle Literary Festival brings global artists inside the citadel.
The fort continues to evolve, constantly rewriting its own modern identity. It has transformed from a brutal military asset into a cultural sanctuary. The heavy stone bastions now protect art, poetry, and shared human stories. As night falls, the historic streets take on a magical, quiet atmosphere. The old Dutch Reformed church stands illuminated under a blanket of stars. The ocean breeze whispers through the dark, massive gun embrasures. The ghosts of sailors, merchants, and soldiers seem to linger in the air.
Galle Fort remains a timeless monument to human ambition and endurance.
It stands as a physical archive of the colonial era's complex legacy. The fusion of East and West is permanently etched into every single brick.
Grandpa, why do we have to walk so far?
Because walking reminds us where we come from and where we need to go.
It is no longer just a European relic, but a proud Sri Lankan treasure. The crashing tides will continue to beat against these walls for centuries to come. Visitors from around the world flock here to walk the paths of emperors. The fort's unique geography offers unparalleled views of the Indian Ocean. Its preservation relies entirely on our shared commitment to protect the past.
Deep within the archives, maps outline the shifting fort boundaries over time. The fort remains a physical testament to the epic age of discovery.
Every stone block here holds a story of labor, struggle, and survival. The old bell tower stands as a sentinel over the changing modern town.
Its walls will keep watch as long as the Indian Ocean continues to roll. Galle Fort stands immortal, a bridge across centuries of global history.
A living relic, where the past and the present exist in perfect, beautiful harmony.